If understanding does not grow wisdom, then when will the wise understand wisdom? Now, I say that because I am new in my approach, because I am now, right? So, how could I be in the image of someone else? Wouldn't I be in the same circumstances or the situation that makes me appear to look like them in scripture? So, what is a definition if it's not written, right? So, if you describe someone, you describe them in words or in a picture. So, if you don't have the picture, then what is the description of what you're describing? You see what I'm saying? So now, if someone attacked me and they, which is the people in the country, denied my people of progress, how can I, who now being denied of progress, be racist? See, this is what I don't understand, right? If I am reporting a crime that's being committed against me, and now you telling me that I'm racist, then I'm asking you, wouldn't the person who committing the crime be racist? How could the victim of the crime that sound racist to you, when I tell it to you from history's perspective, make me, who is the victim of the crime, the racist? See, I'm in court being denied of my rights, but I'm a racist. And then I'm a terrorist, but I'm not a veteran. My name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. Now, why would I walk around saying that? Like, what's your name? Oh, Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle. They'll think I'm crazy, right? I would, like, man, damn, bro, you out the military. That's what I would say, right? Like, hey, bro, you ain't in the military, bro. Oh, I'm still in the military. See, now, bro, you need help. That's what I would be saying. But I would understand it. See, I'll be like, yeah, I'm Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. too. See, but that's because I'm a military man, right? So if I'm in if I'm at the VA, I say, what's your name? Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. Because you want some kind of respect. Like, hey, man, I'm an officer. You know what I mean? Even if it's petty, right? I'm still an officer. So, hey, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. How do you know that I'm a veteran? What makes me a veteran? Now, some veterans, they put it on, tattoos and all, but, that's a distinguishing mark, you know what I mean? See, somebody can just see that and know it's you. So, how I was raised, you don't do that. You feel what I'm saying? But, see, just like they say, it takes a thief to catch a thief, right? But how about if you not a thief, but you was raised in situations that allowed you to see techniques. So when you see those techniques, you see the thief, right? So now, I changed my life. I did it. So I had to learn how to live my life. See, I was coming out of my father's shadow and my mother's shadow. So my family on both sides treated me like they treated my mother and father. See, that's why I'm telling kids. See, I'm saying, if you went to a AA, Alcohol Anonymous, they'll tell you you have to accept the fact that you an alcoholic. See, you can't blame someone, or you can't be in there for somebody else, because it's not going to work. See, you got to get to the end of your rope, and then you start saving yourself, and that's when you stop wanting to drink, because it's for you. You done got tired of living the way you living, right? So that's how I was. See, but the problem wasn't mine. It was a problem that my family, my mother and father had. So now, I have a mind. I'm looking, and then I'm like, well, my mother told me this before she became that. My daddy told me this when he was there. So I don't want to go to prison. So my daddy taught me how to stay out of prison. My mother taught me how to learn the laws to get to where I'm at. So I realized it was me. See, so now I'm coming to the kids who is at the crossroads of life like I was, and I'm saying, hey, it's another way, right? But now I know what you talking about, because I had to move the stumbling blocks out of my way, because I'm the results of the blueprint to me. See, now, when you go to church or the synagogue or the mosque, you're not learning about how to be a better you. You're learning about a person who they say you can't be like. So that's like going to college and you can't be what you going to college to be. And I'm saying, so you mean to tell me I can't be a good person? I can't see a hungry person and feed them? I can't see an ignorant person and give them light, which is knowledge. See, so if you can feed my body, why you can't feed my mind, right? But think about this. If you feed my body, then you telling my mind I need to come and let you feed me. So now you training me to come eat out your hand. See what I'm saying? Like you, Jesus, see? But just, if you listen to the parable, Jesus is showing you how to multiply what you got so you can then give to others so they can multiply what they have. Now think about that concept. If you had a religious concept of building each individual into a tool, right? So now, if you are born with a gift, right? That gift is a tool that was sent through you to us. Because why did you come here if you didn't have a usage, right? Now, what is happening is the diabolical mind that wants to control the body of others, who want you eating out of their hand, where they have to condition your mind to not thinking for yourself. See, so now whatever tool you are, they turn you in to their use. See, so now you become anti-productive. See, so now, but now a person like me, they call stubborn. See, because I use my own mind to get out of their hand. See what I'm saying? So now it's like, it's two hands. See, they feed you out of one hand. I'm feeding you out of two hands, right? See, I'm feeding you a knowledge of me so I can show you that you could be me, right? Now, if you don't have the knowledge, how can you feed your children the knowledge I'm feeding you? See, so what I'm trying to do is show you what my mind had to react to just like that. And now it's 15 years and these people's minds still haven't caught up. So now, how could they teach you something if they mind taking 15 years to process it? So where would they have been 15 years ago when it was, boy, they were coming, the devil would pop, 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 and I had to pop, 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 right back with him, right? And now they was telling me what to do, my friends and my family, and I'm saying, man, I had to handle something in a second. That it's taking you 15 years and you studied telling me what to do. And I'm saying, well, who in the AA meeting? What is my addiction? What am I addicted to? I don't drink. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do this. But now they tell me, well, you go to a mental hospital. Now they prescribe me drugs. So I go to my partner. I say, well, hey man, I'm smoking a joint. You tell me I'm tripping. But I go to the mental hospital, they gave me this drug right here. Well, man, did you take it? Oh, so I can take something from man that's trying to run me crazy. You think that's a good idea. But then I stopped smoking weed. Now, this 15 years now, so I stopped smoking weed. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke weed. I didn't smoke cigarettes. I didn't do nothing. I mean, years just quit. So then they still was saying I was crazy. I said, well, bro, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do anything, man. Man, you need to get a job. So now I got to get a job. So you never going to help me. But you going to make me go back to work, man. Right? Now, I'm not supposed to be mad. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, so I was 39, man. I stayed in a house, my house. They said I was crazy, but I'm telling them if I abandon my home, I can't defend it. This man, what you talking about defending your home and all? I'm saying, well, what you talking about, bruh? I'm going to court letting you know that the people still in my home, but you tell me I can't go to court. And you my friend. So you there at the beginning telling me, man, you can't go to court. You not no lawyer. You not this. Now I got to go to the law library, listen to my father. Because these people, I'm seeing they trying to do the same thing they did to me in high school. Because now I'm understanding that when you kicked me out of school, you put me on a path, if I wasn't intelligent, to where I would have been going to prison the rest of my life or working at some minimum wage job. See, but by me having the mind that I have, I was able to stave that off. So then now in my maturity and I'm looking back, I'm saying, man, them people was trying to put me in prison. See, but because of my mind and my mother, I was able to skate it. I was able to get around it, but I had to go the hard way to get to this promised land. But now y'all telling me about Moses, right? And I'm saying, well, aren't y'all doing to me? So y'all say Moses didn't get into the promised land. Now this what they told me. I don't know. Because what I'm doing now is I'm just talking, right? Because I'm just letting y'all know that, hey, see, I'm never going to run out of evidence because y'all give me evidence every day. So when I get on here, I'm just telling y'all about what somebody just said. See, this all current events, but I'm using the Bible to show you this person has multiplied. So Judas has multiplied. You know what I was thinking about last night, right? I was saying that Jesus said that, do you know that he could have called 12 legions of angels, right? And then he was on the cross and he said, Father, why have thou forsaken me? So that means he called those angels. See, why would he say, Father, why have thou forsaken me, if the angels came? Now, so here I am, and I'm saying, well, man, here's the descendants of the disciples of Jesus, right? Because that's what y'all are, right? No matter what, if you religious, even if you a Muslim, see, that's what y'all don't understand. The Muslims is talking about Jesus, but they talking about Moses as God. see, because Moses is the deliverer of any enslaved people. See, he is the starter of the truth. See, after Abraham sinned and after Adam sinned, then Moses came. Moses is the only person to free anybody. Daniel was in the lion's den, and a God had to free him by himself. Job was afflicted by himself. See what I'm saying? Now, David is the one that made Jesus be born in a manger. But Moses is the only one in the Bible called God. Everything else is Lord God, and it's not a person. It just say Lord thy God. But Moses, it says that the Lord, so that's somebody else, made Moses a god to Pharaoh and his brother Aaron his prophet. So Moses is who everybody talking about. See, now, but how did Jesus take over Moses? And nobody talked about Moses. They talked about Abraham. But they was at the Passover. See, that didn't strike you as strange? You at the Passover, that's not commemorating Abraham. What did Abraham pass over? That's commemorating Moses, and they never spoke of Moses. That's not funny. So to me, that lets me know that they was talking about Moses that they crucified. See what I'm saying? And they created Jesus to throw you off the crime. See, because you say Jesus delivered you, but Jesus, according to the story, was following Moses. But they never said Moses. They said we be Abraham's seeds. We never was a slave, never in bondage. So, okay. So who is Moses' people then? If Moses saved the Israelites, then Moses saved Jacob, for whom is Israel. See, that's what you got to go back to. These people say they Israelites, but are they from Jacob? Are they descendants of Jacob, or are they conversions of Jacob, who is changed his name to Israel? Now, Jacob changed his name to Israel because his brother Esau was going to kill him, because he starved him and made him give him his birthright. So now, do you go back to the Bible and not let the Bible tell you the crime? Or do you now come at the end thinking you know and choose a side in the Bible that's already showing you what side is the right side? If Esau was the first child, and Jewish law says that he is supposed to be the leader, how did Jacob get it? And then the Bible tell you Jacob got it through deception with his mother, Rebecca. So how do you think God then is not punishing Jacob if he told you in case law? So that's like you reading case law and not seeing the criminal being punished. If the Bible's setting the record straight, what the war about? If Esau was the first child, why would you then know that Rebecca went against her son? They was twins. They both came out of her womb, and she chose one over the other like they was her lovers. I mean, don't y'all see? Like, man, I mean, it's just so much deceit and deception where a mother, so that's like Eve, then feeding Adam this fruit and breaking the covenant. Now Rebecca and Sarah made Abraham have Ishmael. Then they took the blessing from Ishmael, and then now Isaac then go blind, and then his wife conniving and deceive him between his own sons, and y'all saying that's not a curse. So where is the blessing in that? The man lost his sight. His daddy was fit to cut his throat. The daddy had to go crazy. The other son went out, and he is the Egyptians. If the Israelites bought Joseph from his brother and took him into Egypt, then the Egyptians got to be Israelites. That's got to be Ishmael people. Now, Joseph was then brought in before, so they all look alike. If you from Abraham, if Ishmael from Abraham and Isaac from, they brothers, they got the same traits. So some of them gonna look just like each other. So now, see, so when did Abraham set the record straight? See, and now here it is with me, I'm in court. How y'all gonna go on and not set the record straight? So what about my kids? See, this what I'm saying. Moses had sons. Where his sons? Where is Moses' bloodline? Y'all keep talking about Jesus, but Moses had a family. Where his people? See, y'all talking about Jesus, who y'all say mother was a virgin, all that stuff you gotta believe, right? But y'all know the Israelites real. You know that. So where is Moses' people? And that's what I'm telling my family. See, y'all gonna be talking about Jesus, but y'all ain't gonna tell y'all kids what y'all did to me. So now, when is my story gonna be known in my family? And I tried to emancipate us, and I got the paperwork, man. I can show you where I said through my grandmother, then all my people free. But I was the only one in the place where I could do it. They won't come to court. So now, if you got a lawyer in your family, right, but the lawyer is board certified by the state, then the only way the lawyer in your family gonna defend you is if you hurt or you're a criminal. Right? So me, I'm a veteran. So see, I go deeper into the law. See, a lawyer only practice statutory law, but they do it it's called the color of law. They do it in the color of the Constitution, but it's actually statutory law. See, when you commit a crime, that's statutory law. See, but when they commit a crime, that's constitutional. See, when the judge commit a crime, it's a constitutional a law that they violate, because they violating your constitutional rights. See, so that's what I'm talking about. So you can have a lawyer, but now they don't know. They know statutory law. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling my friend about. They taught us ignorance intelligently. See, because until you go past their understanding, then you can't see what they understand. That's what I'm telling you. So now that I'm going past statutory law and I'm saying, hey, you violate my constitutional rights. See, now they say, well, you have no authority to defend yourself. I say, hey, my name is Petty Officer 3rd Class. See, that's when I told them who I am. See, I'm saying, hey, I'm Petty Officer 3rd Class, Tommy Chancey Council Sr. See, now first I went in just Tommy Chancey Council Sr. See, that's my simple name. But when they were violating the Constitution, I told them my real name. See, I'm Petty Officer 3rd Class, Tommy Chancey Council Sr. So I know you violating the Constitution because I took the same oath you took, and you violate my rights. See, and that's changed the game. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. If I, for whom simple name is Tommy Chancey Council Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally changed, for which is defined as to make different in some particular game, for which is defined as a physical or mental competition conducted in history, for which is defined as, history, for which is defined as a chronological record of significant events. So see, now we're fighting in history, just like Jacob and Esau was fighting in the womb. See, now me and the liar is fighting in the womb of history for y'all's understanding, so that the future generations could understand what you all couldn't understand. See, because it's second by second by second by second. See, but now you all want to go all the way back to Calvary's cross, but why you don't want to go back to the mental cross that we now own? See, if you go back inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, you will see that I delivered myself on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning as I delivered you. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would your God leave you in darkness if your God is your God? So now, when I saw your God's name in the courts and I did not see your God in the courts, then I knew that your God is only name only. See, so that's why I'm asking y'all, well, listen, if I went in there and I just saw the name God, and you read in the book and you just see the name Jesus, but then you listen to the story, then you say, well, where's his bones? Where is he at? But now when you read the story of Moses, you know that he had a father-in-law. He had sister-in-laws. He had a wife. He had sons. He had a daughter, right? He had kids, right? Now, where is his bloodline? Where is Moses' bloodline? Because they say in, I think with Deuteronomy 28, now this him supposed to give his own where he buried. Like, how would you know where you buried? And then, now this in 28, and then it's more Deuteronomies, right? So you saying, well, who wrote if he died in Deuteronomy 28 or 29 or 30, who wrote the 31 or the 32, right? Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me see, because I got time now. Moses was buried. See, this is what I'm telling y'all. I don't know the Bible. But I can look it up with this computer. That's why they took my computer. See, they took the first one. And then now they charging me all this money. Oh, no, it was Deuteronomy 34. 34, excuse me. Now, let me show you. Let me see. Wait. Hold on. Let me see. What I'm trying to see here. Okay. Now, wait a minute. No, that's some bullshit. Excuse me. I ain't supposed to say that. But hold on. Because this one right here, it buried in the mud. No, it wasn't this last one right here. See, this now they saying, nah, wait a minute, this wasn't what it was. And this is 34, and it say the death of Moses. But now it's at the end here. Okay, but anyway, let's read it anyway. It say the death of Moses, and Moses went up from the plains of Mars. And Moses went up. Now, who is that? Like, how would Moses know he went up? See, somebody else doing this. See, somebody else telling us about Moses. See, and Moses went up from the plains of Mars into the mountain of Nubi. I say Nebo, Nubo. I say Nubo, whatever that is, Nebo. To the top of Pisgah, Pisgah. So whatever you want to say it is. That is over against Jericho. And the Lord showed him. See, now the Lord with him again now. See, but how do he know all this? Like, how is that him? Right? That's like people talking about me, but when I'm talking about me, they say I'm crazy. Right? Now, I'm telling you about me. Now, I'm still living, but this is death. How is he then writing after death? See, show him all lands of Gilead unto Dan, and all the Naphtali, Naphtali. So I'm saying Naphtali, and the land of Ephraim and Meshach, and all the lands of Judah unto the utmost sea, and the south, and the plains of the valley of Jericho, the city of palm trees, unto Zaro, Ar, whatever you want to say it is. And the Lord said unto him, this is the land which I swore unto Abraham, unto Isaac, unto Jacob. See, come on, man. Come on, man. Wait a minute. Hold up. See, this don't, I don't understand. See, but wait, man, but you know, this ain't my thing. This ain't, I don't understand this. See, you know, cause, and the Lord said to him, so when did the Lord say it when he went back into Egypt? He went back into Egypt to get the Israelites. So why would the Lord, who he met at the burning bush, not tell him about somebody else, man? See, this looked like the trick, man. This looked like when they came, these probably these black folks that know me done wrote themselves in as experts on me. But the only person who know me, is my firstborn child, my daughter, because she is the one that I talk to. So now, if you say a woman can't give the message of God, then my life shows you to be wrong, because the only person who can give you a full description of me is my daughter, because she the only one that would listen. But she probably didn't have no choice. She would ride with me to work. I would go to work, she would go to school. See, so since she was 6 years old, I think I took her to school almost every day. I would go to work, she would go to school. I would go to work, she would go to school. Until when she stopped going to school, they fired me. I stopped going to work. But matter of fact, they fired me before she went to first grade. I got my job back before she went to first grade. I had just got my job back at the post office. So the first day she went to school, I was a PTF. I wasn't full time. So I could take her to school and watch her go. And then she had went to another school and I had got full time and I couldn't do it. See, but in that school, daddies was dropping them off at the school, see, and she wanted them to know that she had a daddy that could drop her off, but I couldn't go. But she was going to this other school and they were picking at her because her daddy was dropping her off, but she was younger. See, and so she was like, I can walk to my school myself. And I understood. I'm like, all right, man, but I would walk down the line and walk, and she be looking back, looking for, but I be over on the side, she don't see me, but I see her. It was funny though. I understood it. But then when she went to the white school, and she wanted me to, and I was like, man, I can't. See, I got to go to work. I got to be to work by this time. So see, we always, I know her. See, cause we went through it. So she is, and then my son, he went, but see, I never went, cause he was going to, in Seminole County schools. Tamika, she only went to Seminole County one time. That was the only year that we didn't drive. That 1 year, and that was her. I think she was in the 9th grade. No, I think that was her 8th grade year. And cause we moved over to Lake Mary, and she went over there 1 year, and she didn't like it, and she went back over there. So so that was that. But okay, so but that's what I'm saying, right? So now, and the Lord said unto him, this is the land which I swore unto Abraham and unto Isaac, unto Jacob, saying, I will give it unto thy seeds. I have caused thee to see it with thine own eyes, but thou shalt not go over thither. Now, see, this what I don't understand. Dr. Martin Luther King said what Moses said, right? On April 3rd in 1968, he talked about the promised land. So now, what Lord is telling them this, and then they get killed? Dr. Martin Luther King got killed the next day. So is it the person that killed him saying, well, you're not going to get over there? That's what they told me. They said, man, they told me, say, if we'd have known who you were, we'd have put 2 bullets in your head. And people think I'm lying. I'm saying, well, what would I lie to you for, man? You think these people, they done lost everything. You think they wasn't talking about killing me, but here my friends is doing whatever they doing, and I'm saying, okay, man, all right. But now how you gonna put that flame out you done started? Because you telling people I'm crazy, and I'm saying, well, that's not gonna put it out. Cause my mama told me not to let nobody say I was crazy. Man, if my mama was living, man, somebody ass would be whooped. My mama don't play that, man, especially not calling me crazy. She didn't even play, you crazy. Man, my mama get mad in the mother. She don't even play that, like, period, at all. She didn't play about the crazy things. She never, and that's one thing. She would get mad. I'm talking about mad. I didn't seen her get mad, but I'm talking about she get real mad. Like, I'm talking about that crazy stuff. So I know she wouldn't be down with this. See, and I ain't crazy. But anyway, so now, Moses did all of this stuff. He went and got the Israelites. They built Egypt. They built the pyramids. What did they build in the wilderness with Moses? What did they build? So you was just like America, right? We say we built America, our ancestors. But what have we built? All we doing is complaining about what we owed, right? But what I'm saying is, don't we see when we look back on Moses and the Israelites, when you can get your own, then wouldn't that be the promise that you can live your dream in your lifetime? Why you gonna worry about your grandmama's nightmare if you not can dream? Because they went through the nightmare so you can dream. That's what I'm telling you kids. I'm saying, I see Dr. Martin Luther King's nightmare, but I've also lived his dream. See, he couldn't even live his dream because he was living a nightmare. See, it didn't even matter how much money you had when Dr. Martin Luther King was living. It didn't matter. See, now, because some of you all are so-called celebrities, now you accept it. But when Dr. Martin Luther King was a so-called celebrity, he still couldn't go certain places. Still. When Jesse Owens was you famous athletes, he still, when he go get his award, he had to go through the back. So now don't act like y'all all that, man. Because you got to understand the reason why they let y'all come through the front door now is because y'all making them money out the back door. See what I'm saying? See, when you come to the gala now, you now, the reason why the tickets $200, $300, $1,000. See what I'm saying? But before, you was just a person that they wanted to see, but they ain't want to touch. So now you should see your power. See, why don't you now throw the party and you get the $1,000 and get them the $200? See, but now you getting $200, they getting $800. And you thinking you doing something, bruh. If you the main course, then you should get the most money. See, that's why I tell y'all, all I want is 20%. Now, you get 80%. That's what I'm telling you. I give you the 800, I get the 2, right? But see, I'll own the building and the people who working in there, all that will be mine, right? So see, I'll be getting $200 every night. You'll be getting $800 one night. See what I'm saying? I'll be getting $200 every night. Boop, 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 boop. So now, in what? 4 days, I have what you had. But look how many more days I got in the month. So see, a king think about leverage. A peasant think in the moment. See, they don't think about leverage. See, they don't want to become something to earn something. They become something and never do nothing but earn. So what happens when you miss your window of opportunity? See, when you are no longer a draw. See, because they use you up. They don't help you out. See, what I'm trying to do is show these kids how to use the system to rise above poverty. And once you rise above poverty, then you can then educate your people who you left. See, but you can't buy a broken vessel because you're going to go bankrupt because who you investing in is broke. You see what I'm saying? So wisdom then allows you to educate the broken so they can then increase their investment. So now, if only you multiply children and never multiply knowledge, then when would the child grow wise? See, so what I did when I had children, I had to learn how to be a husband because, like I say, my daughter, I'm the first man she know. So if I don't treat her mother with respect, then she not gonna know respect because she in the house with me. See, so I had to teach her love and respect for herself. See, but I did it as somebody she loved. So now, even like I used to tell her, if you don't respect yourself, respect me. See? So now, if you think about how I would feel, then you will know what true love is because I don't have nothing but love for you. See, and that's what I'm trying to show these young women. I'm saying, see, love has no feeling, which means you can't touch it. So sex has nothing to do with love, nothing. Because when you see your child, how do you see anything sexual? How? You see love in all of its forms. You see it in every, I mean, I can't even describe it. Like, I love my daughter and son so much, I can't even describe it. Like, it's no description for it, right? Now, I love their mother, but I love her enough to let her go. See, but my children, I love them enough to let them see. See what I'm saying? Because eventually, I'm going to leave this world. But if I don't let them see the evil in this world, then what I brought them to this world for? To see the evil? See what I mean? So at some point, you have to decide to live for your kids so you can show your children how to live. See, people don't understand, right? You so busy making money, but if you don't make yourself, then how you gonna have yourself when you retire? So see, I always raise my children in my image. So I have an image when I get old. See, so if I didn't show my kids how to take care of me and their mother by showing them how to take care of themselves, then how would they be mature enough to handle the situation of us getting old? See, because I had to deal with it with my grandmother. See, so now, if I understand, why would I leave my children with the burden that I see that, and it wasn't a burden because it was love, because my grandmama loved me. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, my grandmama took care of me, right? Now, well, why wouldn't I return that when she taught me how to love? So why would I let somebody abuse my grandmother when she wouldn't let nobody abuse me? I know, because, see, so now, but my daddy, he say, well, man, why you don't take me on vacation? Why you don't? I'm saying, shit, you ain't take me. You know what I mean? Like, and first of all, you gonna go there and act the fool too. See, like, hey, I took my daddy places. Don't get me wrong. My daddy is a fool. See, that was, and I couldn't control him, but look, I couldn't control him. Can't nobody control me because of him. So that's all I'm saying. I know I can't control. We gonna end up, and both of us gonna be out of control. So I put my daddy in family settings so everybody know. So that's what I'm saying. Now, if you take somebody out of somewhere, like my cousin, he used to take me places and I wasn't cognizant of my surroundings with him. Like, cause he was taking me places and it was business for him, but I was being me, and he had to tell me, like, hey man, boom, boom, boom. Now, he was right, see? And that's when I had to see my father in me. And that's what I'm telling you, like, when I'm growing up, how do I know? Like, I'm just being me. But my cousin loved me enough to build me by straightening me. See, you can be straightened because you crooked. You see what I'm saying? And if you trying to be better, then you don't react to criticism. Because when a person telling you something, they had to get up, that, man, you had to keep putting them in a position to where they had to straighten you, like, hey, man, listen, man, blase, skippy, blase. Now, if you an ignorant person, then you gonna turn that into a conflict. But then with me, I'm saying, okay, go. Right? And even he was shocked. Now, the next time we went, because I got it, I could do it, but I be relaxing because I was on my job, dealing with them folk. So now, man, I'm relaxing. I ain't studying these folk, blase, skippy, we kicking it. But he was at work. See what I'm saying? And then I was like, golly, because I had learned from my wife, but she was my girlfriend, and I was just thinking about our relationship one time. And I thought about how I had did her, but I didn't even know I was doing. Like, okay, she worked at Burger King. So she worked at Burger King. I wanted to talk to her, right? So my partner, we go in there, because you know at Burger King, you're supposed to have it your way. So he eat onions, I don't. So what we used to do is he'll buy one with onions, I'll buy one without onions, and then we'll eat half of it and then take it back and say, hey, you put onions on this. But I didn't know it was, well, I did know. I was trying to talk to my lady, and she ringing it up. But we wanted enough, we high, we kicking it. We wanted another hamburger, right? So, but I ain't knowing that that's on her ticket. I was trying to talk to her. I should have went to the other person, but I ain't know, like I say, man, when you selfish, you don't really you just selfish, you know what I mean? And I wasn't a type of person that thought about the other person, because I all needed what I needed, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm telling you kids, was Jesus ever selfish? Because I was, you trying to do something. You in a situation where you need something. What you gonna do? You gotta get what you need, and you gotta get it the way you know how to get it. So you do it the way you know how, right? Now, so until you realize that it's a different way, how do you know? So now, when I was 18 and my life slammed in my face, because everything I had did caught up with me. But I was 18. See, now it's real. See, before, I'm a minor, blase, skippy, blase. But now, bro, Tom, it's real. So now, I'm my own God. I don't listen to nobody, not even my daddy. But I'm caught up. I gotta listen to myself. And that's what I'm telling y'all kids. I gotta listen to myself. So I was in a meeting with myself, right? I was 18 years old. My mama was on drugs. My daddy was talking about fighting me. I was saying, man, it was awful, right? Everything was terrible. And I said, man, I'm gonna try. Say, man, before I get in trouble, I'm gonna try. So I got up and went to the military. And the rest is the history of Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. And that's beautiful, right? Because now, right, so it says, so Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Mod according to the word of the Lord. See, what? Come on, man. See, that's what I get. So the man did everything the Lord told him to do, and then he wouldn't let him in the promised land that he was already in. He was already in the promised land. He was living, he had a wife, kids like me. So what Lord now has taken 15 years from me, because it's my friends, they the Lord, that would told me I was crazy and I needed mental help and put me in a mental hospital. So they the Lord. Who the Lord in this instance, right? That done took 15 years of my life and now it's telling me I can't get into the promised land that Dr. Martin Luther King promised that we all would get into. And I was living his dream, throw it into a nightmare, use my intellectual property to then take over the civil rights movement and get us into the promised land, and the black people throwed me out. So the white man throwed me out. I went into court, pulled the civil rights movement through, just like Jesus said that the rich man has just about as much chance of getting into heaven as a camel walking through the eye of a needle. I walked through the eye of the needle and then pulled the civil rights movement through it, through the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and then I settled it as Folk Houses Incorporated. So that means everybody in the civil rights movement had a job. They can build their Dr. Martin Luther King dream on the foundation of the American dream, and now I done been thrown out by my friends and family, but they say I did nothing. I did nothing. I'm saying, well, how these people got me surrounded? What's going on? If you, I've been here 15 years. Where you at? I'm hungry. I'm starving. I want to see my wife. You showed me my dead son. Where you been? See? So now, and he buried him in the valley in the land of Mars. So, and he buried him. Who is he? And he buried him in a valley in the land of Mars against Bethpor, but no man knoweth of his sepulchre unto this day. Huh? Well, who wrote this? Who wrote this? And that's an inconsistency. If this was in court, it'd be thrown out. And they'll be looking for him, he who murdered Moses and wrote in his life. They say Moses wrote Deuteronomy. So who is he who buried Moses and kept writing? So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Mars. Okay, hold on. Against this, okay, no up to the day. And Moses was 120 years old when he died. His eyes were not dim, nor his natural force abated. And the children of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Mars. See, so the children of Israel, why then didn't they say Moses? Why the Israelites not even talking about Moses to this day? They cried for Moses. What is the Jesus in Jerusalem? What's that? They cried for Moses, but when Jesus went in there, they said Abraham. Why they never spoke of Moses in the New Testament? See, so, but here we are 2,000 years later, and we choose a side. But what I'm saying is, well, what about 15 years ago when I saved everybody, but you say you ain't saved nobody? Jesus did. I'm saying, well, that's what you said when I was 6. At 39, you took it, and at 54, you don't want to admit it. So what God is our God, or what God is my God? What God was Jesus' God? See, if you church people is the ones telling people about somebody you never met, when they gonna be prepared to see somebody they never seen before? See, if they keep serving the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders, when they ever gonna look for he who buried Moses? Or when you gonna look for the person who stole me out my family? See, you all are saved, but my family not saved. My family being lied to in the name of the Prophet Muhammad, the name of Jesus, the name of God, the name of Allah, or whatever you people practice. See, but what I keep saying is, what about me? What about my children? See, because this country gave me an oath, and I'm a man of my word. Then you took me in the court and you told me to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Then when I use your description of God to describe me, you then put me in exile. So are you then looking for God to put him in exile so you can keep lying to the children? I'm saying, what is it? Because now what you believed yesterday, you can't believe today. because you was a liar yesterday, and the Bible said the day before that your father was a liar and a murderer from the beginning, and the truth is not in him, because the truth do not abode in him, and you can't tell the truth today. So when are you ever gonna tell the truth? It's not in you. So if something is not in you, it can't come out of you. See, so that's why y'all kids needed me, because I'm at least giving you the truth that came from me to you. So now, and the children of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Mars 30 days. That's it. So the days of weeping and mourning for Moses were ended. See, and Joshua and the son of Nun, Joshua the son of Nun was full of the spirit of wisdom. See, that's me, full of the spirit of wisdom. So see, I'm like, okay, Joshua would have been what I would have been to the civil rights movement. See, I came full of wisdom. See, and that wisdom is what allowed me to take over where Dr. Martin Luther King left off. See, because they left him on the balcony leaking out the neck. So now, if he was 39, imagine if he could have lived to be as old as Jesse Jackson and Reverend Al Sharpton, and just imagine if if Minister Malcolm X was able to live as long as Minister Farrakhan and all of the other people that knew him. Imagine what level of life we would be on. See, but when you kill a visionary, then all you get left is a spokesperson. Because what else? They don't see what that person saw. So that's why they call it cutting off the head of the snake. So now, how can love be a snake? But look at what happened when you kill love. Now we stuck in this confusion, right? This lust full of illusion, right? Now here I am, I'm coming in the spirit of these loving men, right? I'm saying, man, I don't want to be with you. I got a wife, just like Minister Malcolm X. I'm coming bringing the bread. I'm bringing the knowledge. I'm not coming to try to mess with your mind. I'm coming to try to free your mind. And now you bringing your sickness to me. And that's what Minister Malcolm X was talking about. Like, hey, man, listen, man, this here is bigger than a second or a moment of us. And then you going to come and try to say I'm this and I'm that. And see, I'm saying, nah, man, this ain't even about me. This ain't about my wants. This is about my children's needs. See, and that's what I'm telling black men. I'm saying, hey, man, when you gonna set aside your gripes and start defending your children, cause your children where you once was, and then don't give them your complaint, man. Give them freedom from the complaint. See, that's why I made the case so my children can live in the luxury of the case. See, because they was living the dream and now they got to survive the nightmare. But if I didn't do what I needed to do, then they'll be stuck in the middle of something and I had no evidence to support nothing. So what I did was I built the case so I have a foundational case that my children can use. So my father taught me where to go to get the information to build the case. So see, my father is the one that got us out of prison because he went in. So now here it is. Now, so see, so when my daddy went to prison, my father is what made me keep us out of prison, because he threw back the knowledge that I digested. See what I'm saying? Now, and Joseph, the son of the Nun, was full of the spirit of wisdom, for Moses had laid his hands upon him. See, so that means Moses taught Joseph. And Joseph then violated the law, because didn't Joseph then go around Jericho and blow the horn and blow it down? But see, so this is what I'm saying, like, but hey, and the children of Israel hearkened unto him. See, now they started listening to Joseph. But did Joseph, is he who killed Moses? He he was the one that took over. You know, this is what I'm saying, man. What is it? And did he and did as the Lord commanded Moses. See, so okay, so now if I came, why y'all don't believe that the Lord commanded me to do what none of y'all did? Now, if Jesus said, even if you don't believe in me, believe in the works, then don't you see how why didn't I leave the civil rights movement? Why did I then come and lead the civil rights movement? I led it. I didn't abandon it. I went through hell for it, because it went through hell for me. So if Dr. Martin Luther King took the bullet, why won't I take the sacrifice? And that's all I'm asking black men. If you can point at the man that took the bullet, why y'all didn't take the sacrifice? See, why did I have to take the sacrifice? And I wasn't even born until 3 days and 9 months after the man took the bullet. But now here I am dodging the bullet that Dr. Martin Luther King took, and I'm steady getting the children into the promised land, but you black ministers say that I can't get in. See, so aren't you he? Wouldn't you be Joshua that everybody listening to? Look, here it is right here. And his hands on him, and the children of Israel hearken unto him. So wouldn't him be Pastor Willie C. Barnes in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church? Wouldn't him be your pastor or minister? That's who you listening to. And did as the Lord commanded Moses. So aren't they saying they doing as the Lord commanded them? See, I'm saying I am the Lord. I'm saying ain't nobody telling me nothing. I did it all myself. Now, why does that make me strange? So should I lie and say somebody else did it so you can then believe me? So wouldn't you believe the lie and not me? That's what I don't understand about people. You tell them the truth, they want you to lie to them. But I'm saying, well, look, but find the person who killed Moses. Here's the evidence, and there all arose not a prophet since in Israel like unto Moses. See, they even saying that it's never been nobody like Moses. But what about me? I came through just like Moses, but I didn't have no Aaron. My brothers them turn on me. I had to do it by myself with the law. The law is the only weapon I use, my mind and the law. And the law came and protected my mind and my body. So now, as I said before, when Jesus called, if Jesus was me, don't you see now that the 12 angels came and 2 fled? Look, the devil and Satan was in my life. That's Peter and Judas, right? Those were the 2 angels that was with Jesus. Because if today they all angels now, right? Because Jesus is Lord, they his angels. Now, he had 12 disciples. When I called, 10 came, 2 fled. The Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the 10 Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran. 10 angels came, 2 fled. So now, when Jesus was me, he was on the cross, he had 12 angels. They was called disciples. They could have came and testified to the greatness that they saw it, they witnessed with their own eyes, but they didn't. But they say they didn't do it because Jesus said he had to die. But if that's the case, why did Judas get paid 30 pieces of silver to go get Jesus and Jesus was fit to leave. He was leaving. They sent the multitude to go get Jesus. So see, now, why y'all now not going and getting the multitude that went and got Jesus? Why do you come after the one who brought you the many? Why don't y'all go after the many who went after your one? But now y'all say the 99. I'm saying, well, I'm just one. So why, who the 99? Why all in the 99 done came to me? Y'all supposed to be over. See, but now somebody done lied. Now, what y'all gonna do with me? Starve me to death like you doing your children, taking their food stamps, buying drugs and all that. See, that's what y'all doing with me, smoking me up. So that's what I'm telling these babies. I'm saying, don't you see the iniquities of your father is being passed on to you? So what generation is going to be the last generation to then deceive the children? See, because this is about, deception, right? So if somebody loved the generation enough to tell the generation the truth, why would the men who's supposed to be the God-fearing people lie to the children in the face of the truth? So what is a small truth when it grows daily? Once you tell the truth, even if you do something wrong, the truth still stands on its own. So once you tell the truth in the courthouse, then the truth stands on its own. It don't need no, you done delivered it where it can do the most good. See, but now out here in the hoods, the projects, the communities, the schools, the colleges, the universities, the churches, the temples, the synagogues, the mosques, the detention centers, the jails, and the prisons all over the world, it's based on your belief, not no facts. It's what you believe. And so as long as they can keep you believing what they want you to believe, then the truth don't matter. And when the truth don't matter, then the truth not in you. You the children of the devil. See, because if you all can't tell the truth, it's because you are criminals, right? You're a criminal. You can't tell the truth. Your parents done taught you how to steal, how to do whatever you're doing, and you're not understanding that that's the reason why you can't tell the truth. Because what you did, you got to pay for. See, but when you live a truthful life, you don't care who knows, because it is what it is. See, so my wealth was actually my wealth. So why would I care what you know? I'm telling you what it was. So am I snitching, or am I just telling you that you can become better because I did it? See, I'm saying, look, I walked through hell and back being me. So why would I want to believe in anybody else? So I'm just trying to show y'all not how to believe in me. I'm showing you how to believe in yourself like I believe in you. I believe in my kids. Ask them. They'll tell you. My daddy with me. He with me more than me. He get mad with me when I ain't living up to my standard. What I want to do, because he trying to help me. And my wife will tell you that. She is my man. Don't tell him you want to do something, because he going to do everything he can. And then see that put pressure on her. See, but to me, I'm saying, well, why you don't support me like I supported you? See, but if you can't support yourself, how can you support me? So that's why you have to love your wife in sickness and in health. But you have to raise your children in the ways that they shall go. See, and that's what that's the tightrope. See, because you have to correct a child. You don't look at the child and think that they gonna correct themselves. So that's why you have to spank them so they'll know, but you don't whoop them. That's different. See, that's abuse. See, they not slaves. See, but you supposed to, like it say, spare the rod, spoil the child. But it's a difference between a spanking and a beating. See, you beat them like they slaves, and that's when you wrong. See, but that's all a slave know. And that's what I'm telling y'all kids, man. I didn't know that my grandmama was talking to me like I was a slave until I started watching movies. That's why I don't watch them. I don't watch slave movies. I don't watch nothing like that. Because I can hear my grandmama and then piss me off. Because now I realize I was indoctrinated. See? But do they know? Like when you taught something, then you only know what you taught. And that's what I'm telling us who are descendants of slaves. We know what our problem is. We come from slaves and they taught us how to be slaves. See, but then when you try to learn, or not, when you do learn, that's when black people say you trying to be white. And you saying, man, what the hell is you talking about? How do you try to be white? What the fuck is you talking about? See, then they think you crazy, but I'm saying, man, I'm out here working my ass off, and you saying I'm trying to be white, but if I was selling dope, I would be black? Like, what the fuck, you know, see, then that's what pissed me off, because I'm saying, man, I'm out here trying to make us, you know, trying to get us out of this, but you pissed off with me, talking about I'm trying to be white, and I'm trying to be successful so I can show us success, but because I'm not a basketball player, a football player, I'm trying to be white, like I'm a sellout. And that's what I'm saying about these kids. I'm saying kids. So are you saying that a man working, taking care of his family is a sellout? But if I'm out here selling dope to you and selling dope to your mama, then I'm a gangster? So y'all got to decide then. Because if you want to be a gangster, then you going to turn people into drug addicts and all this here. So how do we get out of drug addiction if we making money off of the drugs we're addicted to? So somebody got to make money another way so we can heal off the way we making money. See, so if you making money off of your own sickness, then you don't want to cure. Because if you cure the people you getting sick, then where your money gonna come from? So that's why what I'm trying to do is give us another way to make money so we can heal from the way y'all done made money. Because these people sick. So if you don't stop selling dope to us, then we are never gonna be free from the dope you selling. So how can we get in the promised land when you're making money off of our sickness? So this is not of God. This is to keep God away from you. See? So now, and there arose not a prophet since in Israel unto Moses, when the Lord knew face to face. So okay, wait. And there arose not a prophet since in Israel like unto Moses, whom the Lord knew face to face. See, so nobody knew the Lord but Moses. So now how did Joshua, well, how was he commanded by the God that Moses knew face to face? So, man, too many inconsistencies, man. And in all the signs and the wonders which the Lord sent him to do in the land of Egypt to Pharaoh and to all his servants and to all his lands, and all the mighty hand and in all the great terror which Moses showed in the sight of all Israel. Now, is that not what I'm doing? I'm showing y'all my enemy, and I'm showing y'all enemy, and I'm doing it where your enemy has no power to hurt you. He's in court. So whatever he committing outside of court, now you bring him in the court and you will see the Lord that Moses saw face to face. See, but you don't know me until you come in the court. You won't even know who I am, see? So now, you wouldn't have known that I was Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chance Cowser Sr., just like you wouldn't know that I am King Tommy Chance Cowser Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, because you don't know that I'm President Tommy Chance Cowser Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, because you only know my simple name, but you do not know the complexities of my name, because you do not know the levels of my name, and that I had to rise to the circumstances that surrounded my name. And once I made it to the pinnacle of my name, there was nobody else but my name.